The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here in London. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bengals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's into the hands of Yosibas. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically as the game...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 33 yards. In motion, Shakir. Allen, going to give it to Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Buffalo. A run up the middle with Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And now it's 4th down. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibach. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback, so the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go.
1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Gun. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10.
5 wide.
Allen working from the pistol. He runs with it. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
from out of the gun here on third down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Burrow. Throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Gun. 180.
No run here with Brown. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals take a 10-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Now Allen in trouble, and down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. In motion, Shakir. Here's a handoff to Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Allen to throw. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back to London, England after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard. To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Yosivas. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Matt Milano there to stop him. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Right, Amy?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Taken in by Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And the Bengals are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
11, mighty. 11,
Burrow to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. To the pylon, he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we at halftime here at Wembley. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the team.
Here's first and 10.
Get set. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Come on, ready?
Here's a second and 6.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Still first down.
They send him right out of the slot. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. There's that man again. Another catch.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Allen. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will go up by 7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off, it's DeMar Hamlin. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now. In motion, Shakir. A dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run out of the gun with Cook. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Now Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left.
Now a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. That is caught at the 3. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and
56.
Here's Allen to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
56.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Alert!
Allen will throw. That's caught. It's Amari. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. To throw is Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll run. It's Cook. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills are able to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's into the hands of Yosivas.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Taken in by Gesicki.
On one, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's get set. MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Burrow now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.